Hey y'all, I'm Berbely.
And I'm Bervely,
And we are the Desi twins.
If you're new to our channel, make sure you click that subscribe button right now.
And if you're returning, welcome back and thank you so much for rocking with us. As you can see, we hit 200 subscribers.
We sure did.
200 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. We love you guys so much for coming through. We are on the road to 500 subscribers.
We gotta work for 500.
And I know we can do it because you guys helped us to 200.
For real. And disclaimer. So as you guys can hear a bit of echo. Hear that echo?
I know you guys hear it.
It's because we just moved into
our new spot.
We moved in here. It's only been a month, so we're still decorating in place. I want to put a paint. But so we're still trying to figure out where we want to record, what area is gonna flow. So we wanted to do something a little bit different today. So we wanted to do a talk through, like a sip and talk through. So if you have your drink, if you have some leg, if you have your split, roll it up, spark it up,
and unwind with us.
And unwind with us. So the first topic of this video is taking silent L's. Let's talk about it. Especially those who are entrepreneurs and on that road to multiple streams of income. There comes
business route.
Right. There's a lot of silent L's that you take that nobody ever talks about. And really, I feel like that builds character.
It does build character because I feel like most times a lot of people always broadcast when they're doing like very well or all their wins and all that and so forth. But a lot of times you don't broadcast your L's. I mean, who would? I mean, let's think about it. I'm only going to show you the good, right? I'm not going to show you when I'm failing. But it happens. You have to fail your way to success. Like that's the only way you're going to be successful. You can ask any person that you look up to that you think is inspirational. They always tell you they failed their way to success. And that doesn't mean that you have to stop. That means you have to keep going. You have goals to accomplish. You know what I mean? Don't take it like, oh, I'm gonna take a pause and just stop there. Like,
right.
No, you have to keep going and you can accomplish it. You just gotta keep going.
That's true. You gotta really like keep going, stay positive, stick to it. But you're gonna have L's. You're gonna take big ass L's sometimes, like lose some money sometimes. And nobody wants to talk about that part. Like they just think that everything is like, well, there's gonna be some wins that are really high, like really high highs, but there's gonna be some really lows, baby. You know, that's what comes with it. You know, that's what comes with life. And just remember to pray for guidance, for clarity, and remember that you'll get through it. These people like you look up to, the reason why they know how to do the things that they do is because there was an L taken. So there was a lesson learned, whatever you want to call it, a loss, a lesson. But like, it's really your perspective, how you want to look at it. Exactly. But I want to look at it as more as a lesson than a loss.
Exactly. That's a good way to look at it.
That is. Oh, and by the way, we're drinking white dry. And it's so funny.
Wait, you didn't even tell them what brand. It's by Josh. If you guys ever heard about the brand Josh.
And it's so funny because when we first started drinking wine, like if you're drinking like sweet wine, it's like you're not really a wine drinker until you start getting into like the semi-sweet, dry, extra dry wine. And for a real long time, we was drinking like the sweet wines. Anyways, I'm not trying to get off topic. I'm just saying we just drinking white dry, so you know it's that we have that 13%.
Anyways, the next topic that we're talking about is reprogramming your thought process. And what we mean by that is a lot of times how you're raised, like you think that's just how everyone was kind of raised, you know what I mean? Or everyone viewed the world. But it's not until you actually go into the real world and actually go into this adult life and venture out to become you realize that the stuff that you once were taught is not really it. People looking at you like, what are you talking about?
But like to piggyback off of that, like reprogramming
I don't know
your
why that
thoughts.
word cannot come out.
It's so hard. English is our second language. It's so hard to say words sometimes. But like breaking those generational curses, like what you thought, what you've been accustomed to and thought was like the right way. Of course, like there is a right and a wrong, you know, of course, all in all. But like sometimes where is the foundation of like how you view things, where it was built and like developed from, it's like it can like hinder you in your adult life.
Should I say, from one of the topics that is on the list, being self-aware. When you are self-aware of what's going on in your surroundings, you start to think like, this isn't what I thought it was. You know what I mean? And you have to think about self-awareness in a lot of ways too. It could be in ways like where you always play victim and you think that, oh, that person is always out to get me, or I'm always like the target. And you have to think back like, how was I taking part in that situation? You know what I mean?
Sometimes it is other people's fault, but like not every time. And if it's like an every time thing in that area where it's like somebody else's fault, you gotta really like, you don't wanna deflect, you wanna reflect.
Right.
Be self-aware. Like self-awareness, like when you're really aware of like your actions and like how you move, how you talk, how you make other people feel, and like how you make yourself feel.
Right.
Like you gotta really like,
and how those people made you feel when you were around them.
Not going with self-aware. You gotta know like, should you even give off that energy or even let this person have your energy, be in your presence.
Right. And also, not only being aware in those type of situations, but you also have to be aware of your surroundings too.
Right. So
like, you can't just be going to a unfamiliar area and just like just walking in, no one's gonna bother me because I'm minding my business. No.
Right. And especially like, I hate to say it, especially in this day and age, like black women, like you gotta,
women in general,
but like black women are really like targeted. We're really targeted. And it's like me, especially me, like if I'm especially out with someone, like a group of people that I'm with for the first time, you'll catch me scoping the area like 2-3 times. Like I'll just be paused. Like everybody be in the moment, but I'll be paused, just looking around. I'll look at everybody head to toe. I want to make sure we're sure you want, because I don't know. I just like to be aware of surroundings. Like even when I'm getting out the car, I always look around, look behind me, looking around who's looking at me. And if someone's looking at me, if I feel somebody looking at me, I'm not gonna just keep walking. I'm gonna look back to see who it is, because you don't want to be put in a situation where you can't be able to like
identify who is there with you.
Sometimes you can be in a spot in your life and you develop yourself, right, into this like refurbished you, like this new improved polished you, right? And then you can go to a setting where you see other people who knew you in your past life. Like you just want to be able to see who's around you. You want to be confident through it all, and that's why I was going to touch on self-confidence, because like there's going to be moments where you're not gonna feel confident about certain situations. You're not gonna feel like I can't sit here and say like be confident about everything. Like not everybody's gonna feel confident about like maybe you're approaching that girl or taking that like.
But if you're on that level up journey, or if you're trying to see yourself in a different area than what you were like used to be in, you have to understand like that comes with confidence, because every day you have to tell yourself that, okay, I'm gonna be this new person. You can't do that without confidence, because you have to tell yourself you can be that person. You have to tell yourself you are that person. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, doing my big one.
I'm doing my big one. I'm pushing P. When you tell yourself that, you don't have to go looking for nobody to give you that. You're not like, your soul is not like hungry for that. But we want to make sure that like for the self-confidence, you probably wondering like, how do I keep myself confident in the situation? How do I keep myself going? Like, okay, this is what you do. I'm a sticky note type person. Like, you know, being Mary Jane, them sticky notes. Not to that extreme, but I will put like words of affirmation everywhere so that it's in my face. When you think about bad things all the time, only bad things happen to you. When you think about good things happening to you, only good things happen to you. And people be asking like, damn, I don't know how you doing that. She be worried about certain stuff, right? And I be so chill, like, cause me, I don't know, I be chilling in a lot of like pressured situations, you would say, right?
Yeah.
And then like, for the most part.
Not all the time, but for the most part, yeah.
We don't even have to worry about it. God already told us we got this, and then boom, like, it just happens. Yeah. Things just be happening, like.
It just happens.
I'll do what you gotta do.
Most High, yeah. I'll go to the Most High.
I do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's what I go by. Because it is what it is. That just is what it is. And you got to be confident through everything. Like, whatever you do, whether it's your work, whether it's your passion, whether it's your job, like not everybody have that entrepreneurial mindset, but of course we're always gonna preach the entrepreneurship because like
you do everything with pride, you do everything with confidence,
and when you're with your head held up high, and that's it. You know, there is certain moments when you need to be humbled, but like all the other moments, confident.
I agree.
Okay, so that's all we got for the topic today. Let us know and leave a comment down below if you guys like these type of videos. And we just want to start off the new year just letting y'all know that we got y'all. We gotta make a promise today. We have to at least get no video out of a week.
We just don't know exactly what day, but just be on the lookout for our next video that will be dropping this week. Just be on the lookout for it. And on that day, that's when you guys gonna know when we're gonna start having consistent videos, okay?
Right. And another thing, if you guys didn't already, check it out. We're gonna leave the link down below with our video, our Puerto Rico vlog. The views are going up on that one, and y'all seem to really like our travel vlogs. We do plan on putting out more travel vlogs for you guys because you guys seem to really be fucking with those. Shout out to the real ones that be watching the videos all the way straight through, for real.
We see y'all.
That be watching the 40 minutes to the hour. Do you have anything else to say?
Don't forget, we are on a road to 500. So give us a
500
up. Okay, drop a comment down below if you like this video, if you rocking with us. And stay tuned for our next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Ryan Little.
Yoga.